Everybody? Welcome back to the Be More Nerdy Podcast, episode 25. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, and with me today we have Diva XOXO.
What it is, little dummies?
DJ T Jones.
What's going on?
And our special guest today, D.
Hi.
All right, and usually at this time, D, we let you, shout yourself out, tell us what you do, what you are about. Let the people know who they're listening to today.
Okay. Well, I'm D, or I also go by Dizumaki on all my little handles on Twitter and Instagram. And I do cosplay and voice acting. And it's really fun. So far, it's really fun. I do a lot of improvised voices. I do a lot of impressions. I am getting back into sewing my own cosplay, so that's always fun. But it's also very annoying.
Nice.
Really annoying.
All right. So today on this episode, as you see, we have a cosplayer / voice actor. And we already did voice actors, but we're going to dive back into that bag. So today we're going to also be talking about our favorite YouTube voice actors as well as internet cosplayers, if you guys have any. But before we get into the news, I want to ask you guys, how was your week?
Who wants to start?
Ladies first. D, Beta.
Go ahead, D. You're the guest.
Thank you. My card got hacked. So I had to get okay, so here's how it all started. I checked my bank account because I wanted to go get some Wendy's. I was hungry and I didn't feel like cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So I checked my card and I was like, I'm pretty sure I still have some funds left over. Rent isn't due for a few more days, so I could spend $20. And I check it. Somebody spent $218 at Guitar Center.
Oh,
and I never went to a Guitar Center. I never looked on the website for anything in the Guitar Center store. So I was like, okay, no. And so my grandma called me and she was like, did you go to Guitar Center? I was like, no, I didn't. I didn't. I swear. And she was like, okay, so someone tried to hack you. I was like, yeah. So she sent me the little number for my bank and I called them and they were like, oh, so you didn't make these purchases? I was like, no, can I have my money back, please? Because they were still in processing. Like the money was still processing.
Yep.
So it hadn't gone through. So I was like, okay, so you can take that and you can give it back to me. It took maybe only 2 days, but they sent me a new card and they gave the money back to me, which was great. So all I have to do now is set up my PIN. But that was a horrible beginning to my week. So
Definitely.
Well, I'm glad that you got a new card because that shit took me almost 2 weeks to get my card afterwards. And I just went up there and made them make me a new one.
It was so stressful. I was like, when am I want to eat?
You just wanted the 4 for 4.
I love a 4 for 4. I just want the nuggies though. That's my problem.
Yo, I had chicken nuggets for lunch today. Them shit smacked.
Oh, you had lunch? I haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah.
Also, just woke up, but
Me too.
That's why you're so late all the time.
What? No. I
Yeah.
was in the shower. The first story was a lie. I was taking a shower.
Lying on the pod, shame.
Also the headphones thing, but also was taking a shower.
All right, how'd your week go?
What did I do this week? Oh, it was the busiest weekend of my life. I had my 4-year-old cousin and my girlfriend's 6-year-old son. We went bowling and then we had a sleepover type deal. But it was all cool until the next morning when me and my girlfriend were both very sick, but we were going hiking with Greg and TJ. So we had to make it happen because, of course, kids don't understand you're sick and you don't feel like it. They still want to go. So we pulled it together. We went hiking with all of the dogs. Oh, and they're both terrified of my dog. by the way, so that didn't help them sleeping
Well,
at my
your
house.
dog is kind of terrifying to children. He just wants to be all up in your face.
He just wants to play. That's all.
He's a
What's his
friendly.
love?
Friendly
Jesus.
love.
That's all he wants is love.
Well,
and
not everyone wants your love, okay?
he doesn't understand that.
I know.
So we're teaching him that not
You can't
everybody
force
wants
your
to
love
be your
on me.
friend. Yes, we are teaching him that, but we haven't got it down pat. But like her son likes him when he's in the crate. Like he'll open the crate and pet him as long as he sits. Like he'll be like, sit, kill, and then he'll pet him and then he'll close the crate. But
That's
that
the
is
biggest
progress.
tease I've ever heard of.
I was
That's-
so sad.
It's progress and I love it. But Taj is deathly afraid. Like he came out to get some water and Taj was in full-blown tears. So
Yes.
it was an experience taking them all hiking with a whole bunch more dogs because my dog knows TJ's dog and he gets super excited when he sees them. So all of the people, i.e. white people, were looking at us crazy when our dogs were howling at each other.
Yes.
But that's because they were excited to see
That's
each
how
other.
that's how they greet each other. I always say their middle names.
hello.
They're like 7 deadly sins.
Yes, it's
Hell
like
yeah.
yes, it's like Bond. It is very Bond in Illinois. And it's like, hey, and it was just a lot. And then like both of us dying on the inside, and then having to take them all back, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Like,
It was
y'all
still fun.
left so early.
Well, she had to have Josiah to his dad's by 1 because like that's like their arrangement. Actually, he's supposed to be there by 12, but we like snuck an extra hour on there. So
Okay.
yeah, so we had to leave mad early, but we were happy they were happy they got to go to though. So.
Hmm.
But I
So are
definitely
you
want to
sick like I have a fever sick or
No,
you
like
had the bubbles and the
shitting,
BGs?
like
Okay. Yeah, there it
shitting
is.
everywhere.
I
All
was
the
trying to
shit.
have a little bit of
And
censorship,
throw
but
up.
nope.
No, you wanted it. You weren't going to get it from me. There's
Yeah,
no
you-
censorship here. I was dying. We were.
Yeah, there's no bathrooms out there either.
It's no, and that was the worst part. I was
Gotta
like,
be
we
like
have
Bear
to
in the
get it
Woods.
all. I was like, we have to get it all out. I don't know if anybody noticed, and she's gonna kill me, but she doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can get away with it. She was throwing up
Oh,
before everyone got there. She took the time to throw up. That's why the boys were still in the car because she was throwing up, and she didn't want them to see her throw up. Then when we got back to the car, we got them back in the car, and she threw up some more. It was
Ew.
bad.
What the fuck did y'all do to yourselves?
We think it was the drinks. We
Oh,
think it was the
drinks.
drinks,
Okay,
and
so maybe
you know,
it was
like
food or something.
we thought it was food, but we both had different things, and the boys were fine. So it had to be the drinks because we were the only ones who had alcoholic beverages, and so yeah,
alcohol.
we think it was the drinks that just really did it, and yeah, so we were dying, but we did it. So haha.
Crazy. TJ, how was your week?
My week was absolutely great. I did my last 2 things on my hiring process for my new career.
Oh, you passed your psych test?
I did the psych test. I did the and a medical exam as well.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fail that psych test, you crazy bastard.
It is very easy questions, and I feel like it should be harder.
Really?
Yeah, like
That scares me.
It's very long though. It's very, very long. It takes 3 hours to do. Is the same questions just over and over and over again. First, I sit in the room with a therapist, and he asks me a bunch of questions, and then I sit and I answer the first packet, which is about 50 questions. I think it was maybe 60 questions, and they were all sex related. About they're trying to weed out people that have crazy sexual desires and stuff like that.
Like
And
Tech
then,
Night.
huh?
Like Tech Night.
Yes, like that. Exactly. They ask you all kinds of crazy stuff. And then the next set of questions was a booklet of 340 questions. And then the next one was a booklet of 500 questions, I believe. 5 something.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was just answering a bunch of questions over and over again. And they were just reworded and stuff like that. But yeah, I passed. They called me on Friday, told me I'm passed, and I'll be hearing from them on sometime this week with a job offer. So,
Woo!
Ooh.
yep.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Now it's Chris's turn.
Yes, now it's Chris. Is she going for Baltimore City?
Yeah, her written test is next week. I think it's the 6th.
Okay,
So
good.
Tuesday.
Good.
Was it
Written
hard?
test-
Because she's
written
like,
test
that's the
is
scary.
It's very easy. I study like crazy, and the guys told me before. 'Cause I ran into another officer. Before, because I don't know if we said it on the pod before, but if anybody first time listening, I am going to be a police officer. Very different job for me. Very I I think it's going to be very tasking and showing and testing my limits and testing the kind of person that I am. And it's also going to be very rewarding. We need more good police officers out there looking out for people and their best interests and putting people at heart. But yeah, the written test was fairly easy. I studied like crazy for it. I studied 2 months because they want you to like set a date. Like after you put your application in, it's like, all right, now set a date for your written test. I set it 2 months out. I ordered a bunch of books off Amazon and read books like crazy, flashcards, all types of stuff. And I needed none of that shit.
Well, that makes us feel better because we've been studying, and she's like super nervous about it. But if it's easy, then she should be fine.
It's easy, and then the physical test is very easy. Physical test is not hard. Other departments' physical tests are very way more harder than this. This one, I passed that. I want to say the hardest part is just the background investigation, getting all your paperwork in order, getting all the people that have your best interests at heart, that know you, because they go through your whole life story. They called me several times because I had a couple of mistakes on my background investigation, just to see if I was trying to lie to them. That's why it was a mistake. And then the polygraph is very nervous too. I sweat like crazy while I was doing my polygraph.
She's done a polygraph before because she was a correctional officer.
Yeah, so she had to do it for that.
Yeah, so she's fine with that part.
So
that part.
So yeah, so I did that, and then we went hiking with you guys. I absolutely love you guys. I love our family time, and we need more of it before Diva leaves us.
Yes.
What else? The hike was very fun. I wish we would have had more time together before everybody rode out, but I understand. We did end up leaving Greg and them. I thought I saw you when we first started walking away. I saw you guys, and I thought maybe you would catch up, but that didn't happen. And then I tried to, because I remember we were turning the corner, we were going to the Riverview Trail, and I was like, all right, let me text them or call them, and I'm sitting there trying to text or call, and I had absolutely no signal. So I was like, all right, whatever, they'll find us.
Let me tell you about how this man left another black man in the woods with no cell phone signal with white people. I could have died.
No, you have a dog to protect you. He's too cute for them to kill you.
She brought your friend, Benton. I did not recognize your friend or remember your friend whatsoever.
Who, Nancy? She went to brunch with us.
I know, that's what Tamika told us. She was like, she was at brunch. I said, oh, I thought it was 2 girls at brunch. She said, no, it was us, Benton, and one more girl. I was like, oh, was it? I did not remember her. I was like, I didn't know who she was. I
felt bad because I had to leave her.
I did. I thought you was playing, your dog was playing with some random lady's dog in the streets. I'm like, Benton, y'all in the middle of the street playing with
I know her.
LMAO. All right. So my week, nothing really eventful happened. Went to work. Woke up about 4 times each night to take Dean out to piss. Dean knows how to walk all the way home by himself. If I had him off leash, he'd probably just run home. He got really good after our walk in the woods. He started being nicer to the dogs around the way. He met 3 girl dogs.
Did he on himself?
No, he didn't. He met 3 girl dogs, played with them a little bit until one of them stepped on his paw. Then he was like, all right, I'm done playing. He just sat in between our legs. And yeah, he was just there. But he got to meet them. Their names like Daisy, Stella, and Ripley. But yeah, so we met. Apparently there's a lot of young dogs around here. So they invited us to come to the dog park. I was like, oh, well, after he gets his shots, we'll probably bring him around a little bit more. Because all those dogs are like 4 to 6 months old or slightly younger than that. So I'm like, all right, that's a good age range for him. But all of those are female that have not been neutered yet. So
he's going to be doing some humping.
Yeah.
Killian was trying to hump in the park.
What?
Oh, yeah.
He tried to hump TJ's friend's dog.
Yeah, she's in heat.
That's
why, yeah.
That's why. I said something because he left Princess alone. She was in heat.
Yeah, she's in heat.
Because
she would tell me all week. She's like, I think she's in heat. She's like, she's acting weird. She keeps looking. She told me that she's being a little whore. She was like, my dog is being a little whore. She said, there's a neighbor dog that's a guy, and every time they're like around each other, she keeps backing up into.
Good. All right.
Oh man.
All right, let's get into these questions. Then we'll get into the BNN and then our topic.
Who made up the BNN this week? Hopefully not Greg. You've been off.
Fuck you. How's that? That's the BNN.
I think it was Greg this week, but I think I'll try next week. How about
okay.
Cool.
All right.
Look, I had almost 20 weeks in a row of straight gold. Y'all gonna stop coming for my life.
We've been doing the being in for 20 episodes.
Then you fell off though. So
We've been doing it for like 15.
You need a break. We're just trying to give you a break.
LMAO. I don't need a break. I don't need rest. I can go forever. All right.
Okay, Jordan.
LOL. Y'all are cute. All right, so D, we have some questions for you. I wrote down mine. I don't know if they wrote down theirs, but I'll just start it off. If they have formulate questions, they can ask. You cool?
Yeah.
So is this your first interview?
Not really. I feel bad for saying this, but I don't remember my first one.
It's cool.
After we did the interview, I was like, that was really fun. And then I just forgot about it.
Well, trust and believe this one will, at least 100 people will hear it. So that's where we are in the standings with our analytics. Also, we're almost completely worldwide. Most countries listen to us. So
are you checking the analytics?
I check it almost every week.
Huh. Look at you.
Yeah.
I do too.
Keep track. All right. So so my first question is just a basic one, get you started, get you a little comfortable. How are you handling Corona and being, on lockdown?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am struggling a little bit because I have to make. Okay, I'm sorry. I have so many words in my brain, but so when school started, I was kind of excited because I miss having like structure in my life, and I was like, I would love to have a schedule. But the moment we got our apartment, right? The moment we got it, we signed the little lease. We were ready to go. We're like, yay, we're going to be going back and forth classes much easier because we're literally right next to the building where they have classes. They sent out a little widespread email and was like, actually, we're going to be remote. And so I was just there. I was like, so you mean to tell me I could have been staying with my grandmother just a little bit longer?
Hell yeah. I would have been in tears.
Like, I gotta pay rent now. I mean, okay, that's fine, whatever. So, like, we were fine with that. We moved in, and the classes were going pretty well so far. It's just that I only have 2 of them that are, like, online on, like, Microsoft Teams. And the rest are just like, okay, do it by this week. And I'm just like, all right, it's bold of you to assume and to trust that I will be doing this by week. Because
that 11:59 deadline, something serious.
Because I will legitimately sit there from Monday till Friday and just be like, I was supposed to do work, wasn't I?
Friday, 11:59 come along, you're like, shit. Let me turn this in at 12:02.
And then I check the little grade book and I'm just like, well, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah, be careful with those maybe next times. They catch up to you, I swear.
They add up.
I just look at it in disbelief. I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay.
All right. So my next question has been, how long have you been into cosplay and what got you into it?
I've been into cosplay since I was 14.
So
like a while now. I think I got into it by like Halloween when I was like 14, and I finally had friends to like go out in costumes with. I think that's what solidified my passion for it. But I got into cosplay in the first place because of my dad. When he was still alive and when I was little, he'd like to watch like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. He liked to watch all of that, but it was all like subbed. And I was 4 and I didn't know how to read, so
so you were just vibing with how it looked.
Yeah, I was with the design, it just looked really pretty to me, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but Miss Sailor Moon over there, she looked good, and I liked that.
They made her look good because, like, she went from looking like a little schoolgirl, and then she gets this great, costume changing thingy where like the glove comes, and it was just so nice.
So magical.
It was.
The transformations were my favorite. Just my 4-year-old body just sitting on the rug, just being like, I don't know what she's saying, but she looks amazing.
That is actually great.
As
That's
I
so
grew up,
heartwarming.
I got into more anime, and I was like, I would look cute in this. But I unfortunately had a bit of a self-conscious brain rot, because once I started cosplaying, I don't know who said this to me, but I hope they're having a bad time. I had posted, I think the very first magical girl I cosplayed was Mami Tomoe from Madoka Magica. And I had posted it on a little like Facebook group or whatever. You know, there's always that one person. They went into the comments and were like, this would have been better if you were white. And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm 14, I'm very
brother.
I'm 14 and I'm very impressionable. What you have said to me is now going to affect me for a few months. And then I got over it. But those few months were awful. I was so convinced that I was just like, maybe if I was white. And then after I got over it, I was like, can you imagine me being white? Ew, no.
Great.
I wasn't with that. I wasn't with it. But it was just, it was awful. And then I got more self-confident in myself. I got more support from my cosplaying friends. And I'm here now.
Well, to that asshole who said that, fuck him, because
Like,
black
legit.
cosplayers are amazing, and don't let anybody take away your shine.
They are. So I guess I have a question, just piggybacking off of that, and it was my question originally. So what do you like? I guess what are your thoughts on black cosplayers and kind of the stigma that you guys get, it being a Japanese media that a lot of the cosplay comes from?
I feel like it kind of doesn't make sense because like you'll have an abundance of white cosplayers doing the same thing, but it's not even, they don't even get the amount of like disregard and hate that black cosplayers do just for doing a character that is originally like quote unquote pale, because of course they're not white, but they're just like pale.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I did my Tanjiro cosplay,
which was great, by the way.
Yeah, personal favorite, amazing.
When I did my Nezuko and Tanjiro cosplay, I had fun doing it. I loved it. The contacts hurt a little bit, but I got used to them. But like it was just all these little trolls and all these little like, oh, but isn't Tanjiro white? Isn't he white? Isn't Nezuko white? And they were under there calling me Nigako, and I was like, look, the black button is 2 centimeters away, and she is my savior. She is my friend. She's a ride or die for me.
I love the energy.
Yes,
That energy, I did.
not
Like,
pay
you don't know how to
attention
mind
to
your
it.
business? Like, mind what little business that you have. I'm vibing by myself in my apartment in front of my window, and you just under here just in my business. For what?
Because people like that ain't got shit to do with themselves, you know?
Like a hobby, maybe a job. I know we're in the midst of a pandemic, but I know some of y'all have jobs. Don't y'all got-
Nah.
The problem is they feel bad about themselves, so they try to bring other people down to make them feel better.
You know what they
Exactly.
say, misery loves company.
Exactly. And I'm just like, all right, well, catch this block. I'll be doing my own thing.
As you
Thanks.
should. So I actually have a not a hard question. This is the one I forgot to ask first out of, the base questions. I ask every guest this. So have you ever heard of the Be More Nerdy podcast, or have you listened to it after we invited you to come on?
I actually haven't.
It's
But
fine.
I was
We're
checking it out.
It
Wait,
says
while
fun.
we were like starting, I was checking it out on the little internet, and I was like, I'm gonna get into it after we get done talking.
Okay. Well, let us know how you feel about it and the energy, because so far every guest we've had says that the energy makes them want to come back. So we'll see how this goes.
I got a
Will be nice.
question. Oh,
No, you
Go
got
ahead.
it.
okay, all right, yeah. So I just wanted to ask you about you actually cosplaying. How does it feel? Is it empowering to you? Is it like bring out an alter ego of yourself or something else like you had deep down inside? Like, yes, I'm doing this. I feel great. I feel amazing.
I recently got new cosplays today, and I tried them on, and I was like, bitch, yes. It just feels so good. I'm like running around in my apartment, just in my outfit. My roommate doesn't mind, so I go bother him, and I just enjoy myself a lot because I get to be just this other character for a little bit, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel fun. Like with Tanjiro, I was running around my apartment just acting a whole ass fool, and I loved it. And then I had to
water
go get my
wheels.
and then I had to go get my mail. So I was too lazy to actually take off all the stuff. So I just went down there, and I just know the security cameras are just looking at me like, "What? Who is that?
Now,
Them before? Are they new?"
you may have
They
already
might really
answered.
like anime.
You may have already-
Oh shit, Tanjiro is in my building.
Now you may have already answered my next question. What was not? I'm not gonna ask what was your favorite, but what gave you mostly that feeling? Which outfit you put on was like, hey, this makes me feel great.
I think it was when I started to get into like body painting a lot, and I wanted to do Homestuck characters. I'm not really into Homestuck anymore because the fandom's weird, and I'm just like, all right, let me just go enjoy the characters though. But
I was like, fandom gets weird. Period.
Yeah.
A lot of different genres.
One reason I'm terrified to finish writing my manga. I'm like, people are gonna do some weird shit to this. Internet rule number 34.
I simply was not with it, so I was just enjoying the character design. And I think when I did my Kanaya cosplay, she's like one of the alien creatures in there. I did my Kanaya cosplay for the first time, and that's when I learned how to do good eyeliner, but not with the felt tip, with the like liquid tip. And I was great. I'm so
I love
great.
liquid tip.
I was great at it. And so I did my nice little wingtip, and then I did my face paint. I did the shading. I did the highlights on my face. I redrew on my brows to make them look even more like vampire-ish, and it felt really good. So I think that was the first cosplay I was just like, you know what? Yes, let's do this some more. This right here. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a character that you're like, I don't want to use the word scared, but nervous to do, that maybe you won't do it justice, or the backlash will be too hard, or do you not feel that way? You're ready to just attack anyone?
Well, I think there's at least two of them that I'm just like, well, maybe I probably shouldn't, or I should probably ask 1st. And that is, I always forget her name, but Shampoo. It was Shampoo from Ranma, and it was Ranmao from the Black Butler series, because they traditionally wear, I can't pronounce the garment, cheongsams. Traditionally, I can't pronounce it properly, but they
It's okay.
traditionally wear those. I often see, of course, you see everything on Twitter, so that's where I often see where it's just like Asian Americans going like, hey, well, maybe this should not be worn, da da da, and they go into the whole conversation about it, and I'm just like, all right, maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, I still enjoy the character design, and I love looking at their outfits. And I know Shampoo has a lot of different outfits besides her traditional wear that I can do, but Ranmao doesn't have a lot of like options. So I'm just like, well, before I even do this to begin with, I should probably ask first, because once I asked, I was going to make alterations to the outfit anyway to make it not as traditional as it is. Just to kind of like work around that, so I'm not being offensive of anybody's culture or their cultural wear.
I love how Black people always have cultural appropriation in mind, but no one else does. It's amazing.
No one.
It's amazing, actually. I love it.
It's because our culture is appropriated more often than others. So.
Oh yeah. Who are you telling? I have locks. You know how many? I don't want to get into that. let's leave that on the table. So I'm gonna have a toxic question.
Oh Lord.
Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so being a voice actor and a cosplayer. I saw this meme, right, on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like this voice actor guy who was saying how much people get paid for like actual main character roles versus commercials versus hentai. So, as a voice actor or cosplayer, would you ever voice act in a hentai or do a lewd cosplay?
Probably. Yeah, like immediately if I had to.
Immediately.
Like, you know what that answer tells me? She's a college student. The answer just says, I'm a college student and I gotta get it how I can.
Hell yeah, give me the bag.
Like, I'm not new to hentai or like lewd cosplaying. like Luke cosplays look really nice. I like how they look. They're lovely, and I'm just like, one day, yes, because I just haven't gotten around to it. And I'm just like, one day, that will be me, and I will be superior. And I love to think about that. But like on like the voice acting standards of like hentai or whatever, I'm just like, I see no issue with it. If you're of age and you're just doing your thing and you're just making your money, good for you. You did a great job voicing it.
Yeah, they really be putting their heart and soul into that shit.
Yeah,
It'd be making me feel a little weird.
No,
When I think about it.
if somebody came to you, Greg, and asked you to do hentai, you would do it.
Nigga, you know I would. You know I'm trying to get this bag. I need you to moan and say senpai like 20 times. Oh, senpai, you got it. I'm in there. Getting this fucking bag.
That is disgusting.
When I come in with I always say this wrong, a Hego or Higo shirt, just know what I did to get it. Just know.
How many weird people do you have to block on a regular?
20 a day.
How often do you use that block button?
I use it first. I like to talk my shit, and then I talk my shit, and then I
That's
block.
big dick energy right there.
I love it.
A burner account just to do that, and I'm just like, it's getting very much obsession. But on average, it's been a lot less lately. It's usually around 10 to 20 people, but it's been like way less because I guess people are actually, respecting boundaries now. But recently I had to block this one person that like followed my Twitch and my like Twitter, and they just had little casual messages. They were just like, hello, how was your day, something. And then one day, let me pull up the message because
It was that
I was
crazy.
distraught. I said, wait a minute, because they came into my DMs on Twitter. They were like, hey D, can you hold on? They were like, hey D, can you give me like $40? I promise I'd get it back to you on the 9th. And I was like, huh? Money.
What?
That's cute.
Okay.
Try again.
First of all, that $40 is not for you. That is going to groceries and stuff. So I
That's
didn't
for 2 nights of
respond.
Wendy.
She was like, I need $40.
You have money. Like, you have money. And so after I didn't respond for a few hours, he sent me something else. And I was thinking like, oh, is he about to ask me for my money? No, this man sends me a whole ass porn link. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
well, so you're
God,
getting
you can't
blocked.
see my
I hope
face.
you understand that. I hope that you understand that, because this right here, especially when I don't know you like that, like I'm not your friend at all, and we're not even close like that, and you're sending me porn, no thank you. No.
I'm gonna be a little confused if my friends even send me porn. I mean, I'm probably gonna look at it because you guys know me.
Like, yeah.
There's probably a reason behind this, but some random ass stranger, nah, I'm good.
Exactly. And there was no context, no further messaging. It was just that link. And I was like, oh, you have to go. You have to leave. So I blocked him on Twitch and Twitter. And I was just like,
I really wonder what goes through some guys' minds. Like the niggas that send unsolicited dick pics at like when they hit a girl up, hey, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. What goes through your mind to say, yup, she wants to see my dick now. It's time. Oh, reliable. Let's go.
And the thing is, if you obviously are sending an unsolicited dick pic, you've probably done it before. And my question is, how many times has it worked? Have you not learned from your mistake? Like, if
They're
it didn't
the
work
definition of insanity.
Well,
the
if
first
you
20
watch,
times.
what's that damn show? How I Met Your Mother. They had this thing called The Naked Man, and that's basically what they would do. they would go on a date with a woman. They would go back to either their apartment or her apartment, and they'd just be talking, and then they'll leave the room or have her leave the room. So when she comes back, they would be completely naked.
And how often did that work out?
It did not work every time, they said, but every once in a while it would work. That's why they would keep doing it.
Oh, no, good day. No.
Or one time you'll get arrested. Like,
and it's like, do you not think we're not about to put that in the group chats?
I know.
No, like no one ever thinks about the group chat. You gotta. Oh my goodness! If your stats aren't good in the group chat, your life's over. Because a girl who knows a girl who knows a girl who knows a girl is gonna talk about you in another group chat.
Exactly. It spreads quickly.
It spreads so quickly. It's not even. Here's my thing. and this is my message to men: girls are younger and looking older, so be careful sending out the unsolicited dick pics because you will go to jail.
There was someone famous that got in trouble for that.
You're gonna have that blue light outside your house, as we was talking about a couple episodes ago.
Oh God, which I did not know.
Oh, fun fact! I just learned from my job. This shit was hilarious. So one of my coworkers was talking about how one of his neighbors has a pineapple on their door.
Oh yeah, that's swingers.
Yeah, pineapple. If you have a pineapple on your door or pineapple mailbox, it means you're a swinger.
Swinger. I heard that from somewhere, and I always remembered that. I didn't know the blue light thing, but I did know the pineapple thing.
Well, your
And if
parents just went to a nude beach, so
They did.
They went to hedonism. I knew it. Oh,
But
man.
if the pineapple's like up, it means they're actively looking for a swinger party. If it's down, that means there's a swinger party going on.
Oh my God. So I found out about hedonism about watching from Horrible Decision podcast, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. That's why I was like, I always bring it up. Anytime someone said they're going to Jamaica, I was like, oh, you're going to hedonism. Oh man.
My parents are like that. They would do some shit. But it's their life. Let them live it.
So-
Happy anniversary, mom and dad.
D, I have a question. What do you like more? Do you like cosplay or do you like committing crimes on Animal Crossing?
Both.
Both.
I
Hey, fucking yo.
really cannot choose one. I will sit and cosplay and commit those crimes.
A 2-for-1 deal right there.
That's just the one video I came across when Greg said you were going to be over here. I looked you up. I came across that. I was like, wow.
Right. I love going to my friend's Joshua's island and my girlfriend's island, and while they're not looking, I'll just steal their flowers. I'll just steal everything on the ground. I'll dig up, I'll shake his money trees and take those things and leave. And then he'll text me minutes later and be like, "Did you take my money trees?" I'm like, you can't prove it was me, but yeah.
I think Animal Crossing is a crazy game only because it's like, yo, you're literally teaching kids about society in such a cute way. Like, you can start the game in debt.
That's mostly how you start adult life, in debt. That's how adult life works.
You have the choice to not be in debt, but then you live in like a broke nigga for a while.
You start adult life in debt. That's like the default right now.
Yep.
I'm in debt. It's okay though. I'm gonna get this bag from Podden, then I won't be in debt no more.
That's the plan. Sorry, Killian's chasing a fly.
He's gonna eat it.
Yep.
All right. So have you ever been noticed in public and felt like, I don't know, like superstar or someone was like, oh my gosh, it's you from Instagram?
So yes.
That sounds like yes, but it sounds like it was trying to drink your bathwater.
But the worst experience ever. That's what it sounds like.
It mostly just happens at cons, and of course, like, you're gonna expect that. And I'm just like, I don't mind it as much, but if I'm in a public space and this happened at my school, that's where I was just like, oh no, this I'm not with it. Because I think an underclassman who followed my Instagram account saw me just like, I was walking the English, hoodie on, sweatpants on, slides on. I was in my element to just go sleep in English. And so she yells out, I'm on the top floor, and she's coming up from like the first. There's only like 4 floors. She yells up my Instagram handle, and I freeze because I thought I was hearing things. I was very tired that day, and I was like, okay. And so I continue my way to English, and then she yells it again, and I look down, and she's like waving at me, and I just have a look of fear on my face. I'm like, she knows.
You turned the other way and just booked it, didn't you?
As soon the bell started ringing and a lot of kids came out, I ran. I went wonderful. The first one in my English class, and my English teacher was like, "Oh, you're here early." I was like, "I ran into something."
I don't want to talk about it.
Like, I don't like. It's nice, but please don't yell at me with my Instagram handle. I'm just gonna feel weird. Like, you can like come up to me and just be like, "Hi, are you so and so from so da da da?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, thank you for not yelling."
Mm-hmm.
I will not respond to you if you yell at me. No.
Yeah, if y'all start recognizing us and we get famous and shit, don't yell out. No, fuck that. Don't yell out Galaxy Greg. I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
No, yell at me. I'm like,
I'm like-
hi. That's me.
Depending on the distance, I'm gonna highly contemplate if I want to talk to you or not. Like, if you're a floor away, like she just discussed, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave because yelling just makes me so nervous. I'm just like, why are you yelling at me? Do you want to fight? Stop.
So
Right,
what was move? I'm next. What was your first con?
My first ever con was a con in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Matsuri Con. And it's relatively big, you know. It's nice. It's at the Hyatt. It's so, you know, the lobby is nice. The little con center is nice. And I think, no, it was the second Matsuri Con where I tried edibles and lost my fucking mind. But the first one was nice. But the second one, I already had previous experience with edibles, and I already had previous experience with alcohol. But what I did not have experience was with mixture, and I got really thirsty while I was in my friend's room before we took the edibles. And I got really thirsty, and I was like, "Do you guys have like anything to drink in here or whatever?" Because I wasn't about to drink sink water. I don't know. I just don't trust hotel sink water. And they were just like, we got some, what was it? Pink Whitney, or was it just plain vodka? I think it was just plain vodka because it stung. So I drank it and I was like, okay, my thirst is quenched. Do you have anything to eat? And they were like, do you want this edible? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I kid you not, 20 minutes later, I'm sitting in the lobby because we were supposed to be waiting for somebody to come down. I'm sitting in the lobby and all of a sudden, it's chaos. I think the floor is lava. I look over at my friend and I was like, have you always been this ugly? I take my wig off. I take my wig cap off. I stand up on the couch and I'm just like, one of you are going to have to carry me because the floor is lava. And they were looking at me. They were like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? I was like, I am not taking one step on this floor. And I did it.
Those are the best.
They did have to carry me.
They did have to carry you.
And then they convinced me to walk. And then I was like, okay, I guess you're right.
I think we've all had a high experience like that.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So that actually leads me to another question that I just thought about. Are you gonna go to DreamCon? Hosted by RDC World 1?
I am.
So I don't know if I told you guys this, but I'm thinking of trying to get us a guest slot or at least a booth or something like that to go out there and, you know, show off the Be More Nerdy shit. So
We're doing stuff? Oh, that's cool.
you guys have all seen RDC World 1. 2 years ago, they recently started a convention called DreamCon. That's usually for, you know, your more low-key stars. You know, King Vader, I think King Batch went. Who else? Shit, I can't remember. Oh, Caleb City. They were all there. This guy I watched, Young Don Sauce God, they were there. They had dodgeball. They had gaming tournaments, a bunch of panels. They got some voice actors to come out. It was a really good time. I didn't go, but I got to watch it via live stream from a couple other people. But I was thinking of trying because they canceled it this year, and everything's open to, you know, register for now. So I was like, I do this now. That's better than waiting till July when it happens, and it's over the It's in Texas, so that'd be my first visit to Texas. Texas. All right. Anybody got any more questions?
Be in it.
All right. So today's BNN is not lazy, but maybe I do need a break. It's babies, no nannies.
Huh? What?
Babies, no nannies.
You need a break.
Look, all I can say is nothing's beating big nigga nuts. So
Nannies, babies, no nannies. You was a one-hit wonder. It's okay, Greg.
what? I had a couple of hits. Chill. We can go back down the list.
Don't little Nas X me.
Yeah. I am better than that. All right. So this I got actually from listening to one of the podcasts I listen to on the weekly. TBH's podcast. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. Talk about him a lot. But they had on their GI Updates podcast, they had this guy named Torian Crawford and Fiona Nova. They are releasing a new season of Red versus Blue Zero. It's releasing in about 2 weeks on October 16th. The reason this is significant, Red versus Blue is a machinima on machinima.com and YouTube's machinima page that did very well and popular. It was a comedy skit, but this edition of it is more action-packed, and they're going to be almost completely animated with the same or similar type of comedy, and it's being directed and edited by a black man, and the lead role is a female black voice actor.
Woo! Yay! I love this energy.
She is very green, very new. I sent you guys the Killian's vibing with it too. I sent you guys the video for it beforehand just to see what you guys thought about it.
I can't wait.
Sent us the video.
Yes, he sent us the video. I watched.
See, this is how I know you don't pay attention when I send you shit.
It looks good.
We send so much shit. It's
I
so
know we
much
do.
shit in here.
We do.
My
Especially
messages,
me.
you know,
I send so much stuff.
the messages back up like every couple messages. Like we can't go back a week in our messages. That's how much shit we send during the week.
Yeah, because you got to watch it. Then I gotta remember to go back and watch or read whatever you guys send over to me. I'm like, all right, I gotta go back and read this.
Yeah, D, I'm sorry I didn't send it to you. I didn't think about that one. Probably should have told you about it. But have you ever heard of Red versus Blue?
Yeah, I tried to watch it when I was getting into Ruby, and then it didn't stick with me.
Oh, you fucked with Ruby?
Ruby.
I did.
I'm not all the way caught up, but I watched the first 2 seasons.
Is that the dick one?
What?
What?
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
What?
What's up with you with dicks? You always putting something about dicks in the goddamn group chat. I'm kind of sick of you.
I was just telling Tammy that I said, "Bit to be sending us some wild shit, man."
Fucking message. It was sent today. I'm exposing your ass. What the fuck is it? It's a penis and it's uncircumcised.
Yes.
What the fuck were you talking about, yo?
She's talking about the boys. I got it. I had to think about it, but I was like, she's talking about the boys. I was like, she has to be talking about the boys.
Oh, you mean love sausage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big dick.
What? Is it? You made me watch the scene with the guy whose dick got cut off. Wasn't that one?
What?
No. Okay.
No.
His dick didn't get cut off, but it stretched and wrapped around somebody and started choking somebody out.
Not the boys. We were talking about Ruby. Okay, so remember you showed us.
Which blade?
Okay.
Which blade? He turned into a machine that had a giant dick.
It had a giant dick, and she cut the dick off. Y'all making me seem crazy.
Yes.
Yo, you just sent something about a penis. Like that was random as fuck.
I figured you guys would know what I was talking about because we talked about it last week.
Yes, because I just know every time what you're talking about when you talk about a penis, an uncircumcised penis. There are so many things that could be. Wow. Okay. Because Ruby is a story about Huntress and Huntresses. Main character's name is Ruby. She leads a team called Ruby, which is comprised of all of the first letters of their name, RWBY. And it's pretty dope. It's about a lot of shit that goes on, and it's getting kind of deep. So I don't know how to explain it out other than go fucking watch it. The fight scenes are fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's what got me watching it. Yeah, I saw the fight scenes. I was like, okay, I gotta watch the show. And
the animation's getting a lot better. They're doing a lot more for it. Yes.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons and I haven't caught up since then, but I need to go back. And the female roles is like crazy. It's mostly female cast.
Hell yeah, love it.
And like they kick ass.
All of them. All right, but Red versus Blue, also made by Machinima and Rooster Teeth. A lot of action going on. I'm excited. That's all I wanted to say. I invited Torian to come on, but he didn't answer me. We're too lo-fi for him, but it's cool.
One day, Greg. One day.
One fucking day. Then they'll see. No, I'm super excited for this show to come out. If you've never seen Red versus Blue, I don't know what to tell you. Watch any of the fight scenes. Watch like Washington and Carolina versus the Meta or anything like that. It's really dope. They have really great fight scenes.
On Netflix for a while?
It was on Netflix for a while.
Yeah, I remember seeing it on Netflix. Yep.
But then they moved over to Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll, give us a sponsorship. We want a bag. But but no, definitely check it out. The action in there is going to be great. Looks like it's going to have pretty nice storytelling. The story is revolving around the character Zero, who's a girl, and she's a part of this new group. I think it's called like Shadow Ops or something like that. And they're all going to be like this special elite group of Spartans who does, missions and shit. And they're getting hunted down by this other rogue group of villains who are after something. So I'm curious to see where it goes. It looks like it's going to be fucking dope. He was talking a lot about how they were pushing for, to get a lot of green voice actors in there. And I love the fact that, this black director is really helping out a lot of black voice actors who are green in the industry, because you know how hard it can be to get in there. He's also pushing for a lot of, black cultured things to be in there, like, rap music at the fight scenes. And a lot of people are saying that they love it. Like they fuck with the vibe. White people, to be exact. So, yeah.
Yay.
Oh my goodness.
What else we got?
Microsoft acquires ZeniMax for $7.5 billion.
What's Venomax? Should I know what that is?
ZeniMax is a company that owns Bethesda Games, as well as many other game-making companies that were supposed to have exclusives with PS4. Now, Microsoft, putting their dick on the table, also said, nah, we'll let you have your exclusives, but just know, we own this company. They didn't say those end words, but it was implied. The reason that this is a big thing and on the news is because this acquisition marks their come up. Like, I told you guys about all the stuff they're doing with the Xbox Series X and S, but along with that, this means that now they have, I think it's about 5 or 6 gaming studios that they just got that produce AAA rated games, and they're really showing their ass right now. And like, I think they're really like going for it this console wars. So it makes me excited. Thoughts?
Ain't got shit.
That's cool. I hate to say it, but it's just like when Samsung users, and I'm a Samsung user, says, "Oh, we make Apple screens." So what? People still gonna just buy Apple. So
that's exactly how I feel. I feel like that PS3 has not PS3, PS5. I'm so behind. PS5 has so much going for it. Like, you buying a company is not going to change anything, especially since you have to make money off of us too, because we are the bigger name. Mm-hmm. That's just what I feel like. I feel like the ball is still in PS court. That's what I feel like.
D, any comments?
It sounds cool. I don't necessarily my friend does, and she likes to send me like the news about it, and I'm just like, well, what do you want me to say about this? I
don't know what the fuck is going on.
I love that answer because people send me shit and I don't know what to say sometimes. Like, okay, all right.
TJ, that's how I feel about you.
What?
You send me a lot of shit.
Just taking the information. That's it. You don't gotta say nothing.
I'm just like, thank you for telling me. I mean, now I know.
Yeah, I'm in the know.
Companies now.
So actually, what kind of gaming do you do? Because you say you have a Twitch channel. What do you do?
Right now, I do a lot of indie games because I used to watch a lot of Let's Plays for indie games. And I've been really obsessed with Oxenfree and Night in the Woods and After Party. Not Oxenfree, but After Party is made... Oxenfree and After Party are made by the same companies. So I'm already expecting After Party to be good because Oxenfree, it's good. I think you can get it on your phone as well as like Steam. Like, it's really good. It's a ghost story, and then you gotta like help the ghosts figure out what they want, and then you probably have to make a sacrifice at the end.
Oh shit.
And it's like one of those like your actions depict your ending, so it's just like that. But I never have the heart to be mean. I don't because I know all the little characters are going through their own thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna be mean to you. But I was mean.
You played Undertale and didn't kill nobody.
Clarissa. Oh, I think I started Undertale in the genocide route just to see what would happen. I made myself sad. So I think that's where that stems from. I made myself sad. I was like, damn.
Yeah, shit. There's an option in Undertale to just kill everything.
Just absolutely go ballistic.
It's not good.
Jesus.
That's cool. So you're a PC gamer.
Yes, and I also do a lot on my Switch. I downloaded like all of the Shantae games because I love her. I just like the way she moves. I like her little dances, and I like the way she kills things with her hair. I think that's really nice.
So you really like Bayonetta?
Yes!
Yes, I'm about to say
that.
Buying it. I watch her Let's Plays at least every week just so I can have something to watch. I watch the little YouTube thing where they compile all like the cut scenes into like a movie, and I'm just like, see, this right here is prime cinema. I would pay for this if you genuinely wanted me to. I would, because I like her story, I like her outfits, I love her shit talking.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta's her own woman, but she reminds me of Dante. But she's definitely still her own woman.
I was about to say that because
she does it.
They're making the Devil May Cry anime for Netflix. I was like, if they did Bayonetta after that, I would be so happy.
I love them both. I love their death battle.
Their death battle was really cool. Really, really cool.
I honestly thought that Dante was gonna win, so that made me a little. I love Bayonetta, but Dante's my guy. All right, so next thing, she might care about this. You play, I don't know if you played this Smash, but Steve from Minecraft is the newest character in Super Smash Bros.
Yes. You know what? Good for him.
My boy Steve, come up.
I only cared about that because I love maining Kirby, and I like seeing the little outfits he gets to be in after he does his little suction thing, and the fact that he gets to turn into a cube after he like sucks up Steve makes me really happy.
That's amazing. I have Smash Bros. I haven't played in a brick. I need to hop back on there with Smash. All right. Next news thing I have on here is Apex gets crossplay October 6th. So you can also watch your boy on Twitch at Galaxy Greg, spelled GA18XYGR3G, play some crossplay fucking Apex and pwn some noobs. Had that on there. Diva, you haven't been plugging yourself lately. Did we hurt your feelings that episode? You plugged yourself for like an hour. And I haven't heard shit since.
I haven't been talking about sex to plug myself, but if you guys want me to plug myself, if you need your
pause.
Women...
pause. Yeah, pause. You made it sound like you were about to plug in OnlyFans. I just want that to be known.
If y'all want me to plug myself, donate.
Donate to my OnlyFans at XL.
We can plug away.
I do not have OnlyFans, but I do sell women pleasure products and holistic body, take care of yourself products.
Sexist.
Yeah, what about men's pleasure products? Where are my fleshlights at?
I'm about to say that. What are fleshlights?
We do not have that, but we do have cock rings.
I don't want that.
No, they're I don't know, but I hear they're fun. I don't know how I don't need it, but I hear they're a lot of fun.
I'll try a lot of things, but I'm good on that.
No, you trust me, you would try it. Because like the way one of them works. Wait a minute,
how would you know?
The way one of them works is you can flip it around so that it can lay down like on her like clitoris. So while you're fucking her and it's vibrating on you, it's also vibrating on her. So everybody's getting vibrated. And I can tell you, as a lesbian who's put a vibrator in the dick, everybody getting vibrated is a party.
You know what? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was not expecting that. You know what? Yeah, like, oh shit.
I'm already up on that, but thank you.
Wait, what?
Huh?
So I'm the only one who's late to the party? Cool.
Oh, yeah, you late.
You late to this party.
Own that already.
All right, that's excellent. That you guys. I got some exploring to do, I guess.
Never. Yeah. You don't think about yourself in the bedroom. You gotta think about everybody.
I don't think about myself.
I know, and that helps. It's like great for everybody. Now, granted, your first time around, I promise you, it's gonna be like a quick knockout because you're not used to it. It's just doing too much in a good way. But then after that, you're like, do it again.
So me and Jordan the other day we're talking about prostate exams and that dude that sued the guy who made him come during his prostate exam.
Wait, what?
That just sounds like a good time.
No, so it was a story. It happened like 3 weeks ago. It was a guy got a prostate exam and he was suing his doctor because he climaxed during his prostate exam. He came. But the doctor, they usually explain to you, I'm about to touch your prostate. This can lead to this. but he felt very much violated. And she's like, how would you feel about that? I'm like, I might cry a little bit, but I don't know.
I'm not telling nobody.
Yeah, I'm not going to openly start a case. That means people know that this happened.
All right,
This
so-
can stay in this room.
So since Diva opened up this bag, my friend that came hiking with us,
Yeah.
Oh no.
she wants to peg her boyfriend.
I always wanted to
And-
peg.
Yeah,
For her.
she wants to peg her boyfriend. And I feel like he'd be into it. I was like, I know he'd be into it, but he won't say nothing to nobody after he's done. I said, the funny thing is, I will always know that you did do it.
That's the bad part about like being, I guess not the bad part. It's the thing about being in a relationship. Your significant other's best friend knows everything.
Yeah,
Knows
she's like,
everything.
I gotta talk. She's like, I'll try to talk him into it. She's like, I think I can talk him into it. I think you can talk him into it too. I think he'll do anything you want him to do. But
If you think you can talk someone into it, more than likely you can.
well, they have a very open relationship. So they tell me all that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But
they've been together for like 11 years. They have an open relationship. She's bi, she's into girls, and she likes watching as well. So
Oh, that's fun. I would watch. I'm trying to get Chris to fuck a girl so I can watch. She's not into it. She's like, that's cheating. And I'm like, not if I'm watching. I'm right there.
now we're together.
I'm holding your hand.
That's what I said. Y'all can talk about your bi stuff together. That's what I said.
Hey, dude, you feeling uncomfortable yet?
Okay.
Oh, great.
Nice.
All right, we still got her. All right, let's get back on track.
Back on track. Oh, since we're talking about bi stuff, can we talk about my future baby mother? How Meg just turned out on SNL?
Yes.
I
we can
saw
talk about
that. I didn't get to watch it myself, but I saw
I
it.
did not watch it yet. What happened?
Oh, she just did that. She's Meg and she's everything, and I want to marry her so bad.
We've already established on this pod about 4 times that Meg is a 10 out of 10 woman. But I'll establish it again. Meg's a 10 out of 10 woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, her performance, like during it was just all pro-black, calling out the Kentucky Attorney General during her performance. It was just
Uncle Tom.
great. Yeah, very Uncle Tommy. She definitely she did that, and I couldn't be prouder.
Wasn't it you guys I was
We're
talking
the same
to?
age. She's the same
No.
age as me.
Then she did that song with Pete Davidson and all the guys from SNL. That shit was hilarious. If you ever watched that, watch that. That was absolutely hilarious. And she was like, y'all trying to catch the COVID, trying to get my WAP. And they just panned to like Pete Davidson. And he's smiling ear to ear. like, yes, I would catch the COVID to get that.
I think a lot of people would. Like, was it on the pod where I asked this, where I was talking about this? I asked like my friends, like, yo, would you let Megan Thee Stallion peg you if that meant y'all got to be together?
I don't know, but yes.
It's not pegging for you. The question has to be different. It would be like, would you let Megan Thee Stallion
me in a
fist you?
She could do me she could do whatever. She can do whatever she wants to me.
Oh my God.
Are you
Jesus
back
Christ.
with a girl?
You heard it here, folks. Diva is a simp for Meg.
I'm a Meg simp. I am a Meg simp. I will wear it proudly.
Yes.
That's too much woman for you.
I will climb that tree.
I think a lot of us would climb that tree. All right, we need to focus. We're off topic. Oh, Donald Trump caught COVID. Y'all think he's gonna die in this? If he dies, The Simpsons is right.
I don't want him to die. I'm just happy he caught it.
If he dies, The Simpsons are if he dies, there's gonna be a religion for The Simpsons. The writers of The Simpsons are gonna make a religion. I'm calling it right now.
Don't even start me. This is bullshit.
Jordan was telling me something called the October Surprise.
He's in what's that hospital?
The hospital, yes. But I still
but here's the thing. I don't think it's bullshit. What I do think is it's worse than they're letting on. Like they're trying to make it seem like he just got a cold.
First of all,
if he dying.
Oh yeah, if he does have it, he is one of the worst people to have it. First of all, we already know that he has a drug addiction, which they try to cover up. We know
what?
that. Like to
know?
Adderall.
Oh,
I
Adderall?
think it's Adderall.
How does he take Adderall when it doesn't seem like he can focus on jack shit?
No, do you see how much energy he has? He is everywhere. He has to be everywhere
If
and
you
do
take
everything.
If you
And
take
he's
too much
70
Adderall, you'll get off. You'll just be up, and that's the worst feeling.
He's 70 years old. No 70-year-old man has that kind of stamina that he has. That's absolutely crazy.
He's 70. I thought he's 76. I thought he's pushing 80.
Yes, 76 years old, and he's everywhere.
And
doing
overweight.
everything. Yes, he's overweight. He's old.
He don't eat
overweight.
healthy. He eat
He does not eat
McDonald's.
healthy. So yes, if he does have it, this is bad news for him. But I claim bullshit because right after he came out, oh, I got it. Every Republican has it now too.
But I
And-
feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is the Lord because now they can't
Lord
Fix
God.
it, Jesus, fix it.
Take the wheel.
Always right.
No, the only reason why I say it is because they were talking about it. Because all of these Republicans have it, they now can't vote on the Supreme Court justice because you have to be present to vote, and you can't be present if you have corona. And so, like, it's just holding up all of these other things that I just didn't want to happen. And I just prayed to the Lord. I said, "Fix it, Jesus." I didn't say Jesus give us
Also,
COVID.
I call
But-
bullshit because Melania got it. Melania ain't never with him. She don't like him.
But no, they had to see. That's the thing. That's the reason why she. The problem is she probably pissed because she's like, I'll never see this nigga. I go to one thing with him,
And I catch
one
it.
fucking thing, and I catch COVID because she was at the debate. So I'm like, she
Yeah.
caught it right there. The last time she saw him.
God.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. D, how do you feel about the as a certain part I listen to, they call him the 4-5, not the president. How do you feel about the 4-5 catching the COVID?
You know what? God's timing is always right.
I love it. I love
Always
it.
right on time.
If he passes, he passes. If he doesn't, oh well. Because I was speaking with a few friends, being like, watch him try to turn this into like a campaign stunt. Because he loves to do shit like that. He likes to take unfortunate events and then be like, you see, I got it, but nothing happened to me. And the very next day, sorry, Trump has passed away. Oh, well.
Something happened.
So mad because I know all the white people at my job are gonna not want to wear a mask. The president got it and he's good. Shut the fuck up.
We already don't want
Like
to wear a mask.
the president being sick should not motivate you enough just so you can just be like, well, actually now I will care about the safety of others and myself. Like I will take your mask off and cough on you. At this point, I'm just tired of you.
Shit.
I agree.
Another political related thing, but also something that I have to commend Amazon for. Amazon blocked sales of the Stand By Stand Proud shirts for the Proud Boys.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Fuck them.
I didn't know what the Proud Boys were until he said what he said. And honestly, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bunch of neo-Nazis.
Yeah, you can't just say stand by, bro. I'm sorry. That's crazy what he said. He
giving me real Stormfront vibes right now.
Yeah, matter. I'm a gun owner.
I'm about to be.
Stand
that
by,
HQL.
stand by all you want.
Nah, pull up. Pull up. We got dicks out. Let's go. What's up?
All the glazes.
Oh my goodness. All right. Playboy is coming back into the open market. I have this on the news because nerds love porn.
Wait,
As you can see, we've talked about a lot of it.
Playboy's not dead yet?
No.
How's Playboy still a thing? I thought the guy died.
What?
His,
Because Hugh Hefner died, his house is still there.
I know he died, but his daughter took over. But it's like, what's the point of Playboy?
You're not sexy. The whole sexy point of Playboy is that he's an old man with young women. Who is she?
Wait, rewind. You know that the most searched porn is lesbian porn, right?
Well, I do like
But-
lesbian porn.
but
Actually,
my-
I don't. I like hetero porn. I'm
My
weird.
thing is, what's the
You're like
business
ball
model for
slapper.
Playboy? What's the
I do.
business model for Playboy? What's the business?
I
model?
don't know. I just
Where
know they're
do we get-
rejoining the open market to try and get a certain amount of money
Okay,
dumped into them. Because, joining the open market means like you give people the power, but at the same time,
I feel like right now they just have the name. They have nothing else going for them. On the porn front, you got Pornhub, we got OnlyFans. Why do we need Playboy?
well, with Playboy, I
Nostalgia?
could pay $20 and probably get multiple women than paying $20 for one OnlyFans. That's the difference.
Maybe nostalgia.
Unless maybe they're trying.
Yes.
Look, I put this on here because I wanted to talk about it in terms of maybe this is the first step in their plan, like to modernize themselves. Because Playboy's always been magazines and a little bit of internet stuff, but maybe they will start live streams and shit like that.
Interesting.
Maybe they will make not OnlyFans, but an OnlyFans adjacent.
The whole Playboy was like kind of like the upscale thing to porn. That's
Yeah.
what they tried. They tried to
I
be
want
more,
upscale.
They
I want that raunchy. I want to see someone fucking on a mattress on the floor.
No, mine is that perfect middle ground between.
trap house porn. What?
I mean, there's no bricks in the back, but
No, the perfect in between of like amateur porn and professional when they
Yeah.
amateur, but they've been doing this for a little minute.
Yes.
oh, you
yes.
mean like the niggas that got like they're famous enough to have a following, but they don't like have a crew.
Yeah.
I don't need a crew.
I don't
I
need.
just needed to
I
stay
don't
on
need-
one spot.
And I don't need
and I
y'all
need to
acting
see
it
it.
out.
You gotta have it right there because then it's like the real porn. It's like not the. It's like the. I'm not faking this nut. I actually got one off.
Yeah, I need to see it.
D, you probably think we're so fucking weird.
I just think it's interesting. I like hearing you talk.
I mean, just being open. We podding today.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll hear the pod.
What else you got, Greg?
Code Lyoko is now on Netflix.
Who?
Who?
Code Lyoko.
Oh, I saw that.
Big ass foreheads. Wait a minute.
I rewatched it recently on YouTube, and then my friend was like, "Yeah, it's on fucking Netflix." I'm like, "Bullshit."
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to watch it with my girlfriend because I just remember distinctly not really remembering the plot, but how big their fucking heads were. And I'm just like, all of that headspace, and not one of y'all can make a proper plan.
Oh,
Yo said they were just born with obtuse skulls and shit. Damn.
Oh, that's definitely on my watch it list now. I'm adding it on there.
I mean, the plot was okay. It gets a little repetitive until they get their upgrades, and it's like, yes, now there's some real plot in here.
So can we talk about how BET Plus has completely messed up because Netflix has all of the black shows? The Parkers just came
Been
on Netflix
saying this
week.
forever.
They literally have
saying
everything. They literally have everything now. Like any black show you want to see, it's on Netflix.
Y'all know that BET Plus is just so you can watch Baby Boy and Medea reruns, right?
I'm saying, but they had the opportunity to be something great. If they'd have had if they'd have took Sister, Fresh Prince, the Parkers, Girlfriends, and put it on there, we would be watching Moesha. We would be watching it.
One-on-one,
all of those are a lot of those are coming to Netflix. Like I saw this post that's just saying Netflix gonna have all the black shows.
I think you're missing the point of that. If they wanted to be great, they wouldn't have just showed reruns of Baby Boy all this time. This is like, I don't think y'all understand how they fumbled the bag for so long. They don't know how to pick it up.
They have fumbled the bag for a long time. Even on the reality TV front, we all know that most of the black people on reality TV shows make the show.
Exactly. Because like I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta or any other housewives that has like black women in it, that's what's holding the channel up. That's
yes, it does.
Up. The other white housewives, they ain't got nothing good going on. They just fight.
The white housewives. They don't even get names. They're just the white housewives.
They are.
I love it.
They don't. And
the thing is they're all owned, like all of these things are owned by Viacom. What Viacom should have done is open up their own network, or instead of it just being BET Plus, do a Viacom, and that way you get all of your housewives, all your Love and Hip Hops, you get the Braxtons, then you get your black shows and put it all in one place. I promise you that people would put money into it because Viacom owns a lot of these channels with these shows on them. But hey, what do I know?
Not a damn thing because you don't work in the media.
I don't.
It's okay. I think you know things.
Thank you.
Okay. Last thing I have on my news docket, Cinemark is playing Akira in 4K.
Ooh.
As Akira.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go see that.
Yeah. Currently, by the way, so.
I don't go out to nothing right now, so I may go risk it all.
Go sit for Akira.
Yes.
I don't think I'm very privy to just sit next to somebody as guts are exploding, and I could just do that like while I'm sitting here.
Oh, you missed all of our jokes in the when you watch the previous episodes, you'll hear about in the movie Handies. That's a reoccurring joke here.
I love it in the movie Handy.
She said,
I love it. All the way in the back for that, like all.
No, you don't.
I'm about to say no. Sit in the front.
No, sit in the front. Let people watch. You freak.
You freak.
Your eyes, like the very, very front. Get away with that.
That's how you know someone's not watching the fucking movie. Unless the movie's like just came out. If you're sitting all the way in the front, I know what you're doing.
I sat in all the way in the front for Black Panther, but that's different.
Yes.
Like I said, unless the movie's back.
Okay, it was different.
Yeah. Black Panther, that's all the way in the front.
All right. Y'all got any other news that I might not have gotten, or that anything else y'all want to add?
I'm looking through the group chat really fast, make sure we didn't miss any of my own topics.
21 Savage got Morgan Freeman to diss 6ix9ine. That was great.
Oh,
That's tough.
If you have not watched it, yeah, it's the new 21 Savage album. It opens up with a spoken word from Morgan Freeman, and he talks shit about 6ix9ine. It's the best.
I
First of
would
all,
not be surprised if Morgan Freeman lived forever.
that's what I forgot to mention. We didn't talk about
Pandemic.
First of all, yes, but wait, hold on,
Okay,
because there's two
okay.
other things. We're gonna
Okay,
get to the
okay.
pandemic special because woo.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, thank you.
But first, can we say fuck Tory Lanez in this album that he has put out and been promoting, and fuck other people who
We
actually
talked about that last week, didn't we?
I don't care. I have to say it because people have actually been listening to it. Oh, the Tory Lanez, like all my timeline has been saying is, oh, the Tory Lanez album was actually pretty good. No, you listen to it, and I have now officially unfollowed you.
Hold on. I've only listened to what other people have played. I listened to the Breakfast Club. They played it on the Breakfast Club, and it was trash. What I heard was trash. Lyrics was like, at least your lyrics could be good. Lyrics was garbage, and then him trying to blame other people for what he done. I absolutely hate that. If you're at fault, say you're at fault. I would respect him more as a man because he fucked up and he shot a woman and he came out and said, hey, I did shoot her. I fucked up. I'm sorry. It was an absolute mistake. I'm going to therapy now to get myself together and fix myself and try to become a better human. But no, he didn't do that. He came out as a bitch and was like, no, you did this and you did this to me. Your friend's lying. She's lying. And yeah, I was trying to flirt with, I was flirting with Kylie, but I was going to leave with you. What, nigga?
But not just that, which makes it worse is you didn't say anything when people were talking about it. You waited until this fucking album came out and then released the album, hours after we get the verdict for Breonna Taylor, which was abysmal, but we talked about that already. So it's just like one thing on top of another. Like, y'all really don't respect Black women out here.
D, how do you feel about this whole situation?
he's ugly. And the fact that I'm taller than him, and it's just like, if I see you, we're just gonna fight. Because at this point, how do you promote your album? How do you promote your album while Breonna Taylor's verdict is like going on? How do you use Black women's pain as like a promotion stunt just for your shit album, only for you to be like, well, actually, he made some vague fucking ass tweet. He was like something, but I got time today. And everybody was like, you type like a fucking grandmother, because he used all those fucking ellipses in between his words. And we're just like, well, what do you have to say? What is it? You've already used up the Twitter time for your words. Like, what do you have to say? And he has to say nothing.
No balls.
Consensus, fuck Tory Lanez, you bitch ass nigga. See me in the streets if you got a problem. Also, fuck Boruto. We hate that shit here.
Yeah, fuck Boruto.
You like Boruto?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think it's cute.
That's why we hate it. It's cute.
Wait, what do you like about it? Do you like Chocho?
I don't like Boruto himself.
Do you like
No one
Chocho?
does.
I like it because I love Chocho.
I brought Wi-Fi to the village. The least you could do is respect me. God.
No, I fucked with Naruto being a dad and shit and bringing cell phones to the world, but the show as a whole is trash, in my opinion.
Naruto still kind of suck as a dad. You can make all these clones to do everything, but you can't make a clone that stay a dad at all times.
Yeah, you can make clones to gangbang Hinata, but you can't make a clone to take care of your son. That's crazy.
Boruto gets mad when his dad sends a clone and it's not the real him.
Well, he could do that. He could make a clone to become the Hokage, and he stays at home with his family.
He could, but Naruto wasn't ever the smartest one in the bunch.
No, he wasn't the smartest one. That's why he caught a fucking Shuriken hands on and shit. Naruto did a lot of stupid shit.
Cut open his own hand.
Yeah.
Bleed anymore, you're gonna die.
Yo, remember when their first, what was that first mission? One of their first missions when Sasuke got caught by what's mirror dude name again?
Oh,
Haku. He snuck in. He
ran in there. I was like, Naruto, you're so fucking stupid.
Now it's time to get stabbed.
Oh my god.
It was like, it doesn't hurt. Yes, the fuck it does.
Yes.
Then the other thing is we got to talk about Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro.
Woo! I cannot wait.
In Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back. From what I hear, they're gonna say he didn't get destroyed. He got thrown into another universe. But he's coming back as Electro, which I think is cool because I think that's the only Spider-Man that I liked with that guy. So
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
He didn't do bad. They just made him too cool.
No, yeah, this Andrew Garfield was like a cool Spider-Man. He wasn't nerdy enough for me, and I like nerds.
Tom Holland is not a nerd Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
No, he's not super nerdy, but he's like when fucking Stan Lee says he is Spider-Man. He is what I envisioned when I created Spider-Man. You can't complain anymore.
Yeah, I love him as Spider-Man. But he's not a nerd.
I don't mind that he's not nerdy. He's just like he's not. I don't want to say
he's the perfect medium between Andrew Garfield. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, and Tobey Maguire.
I love the Spider-Man. He's definitely the best Spider-Man we've seen yet. I will say that.
Right.
Yes. That dude's fitness plan is fucking ridiculous.
Well, he used to be a gymnast, so.
I used to be a swimmer, and I still can't do that shit.
You can't do anything. You're fat now.
I'm about to say
I'm a fat fuck.
I'm about to say you can do it. I hate when
you see how I was like putting her up 5 minutes ago, and then she puts me down.
You can do it. You by saying you can't do it, it solidifies that you can't do it.
You see, you ass. See, just put me down.
No, you did it to yourself.
You did it to yourself. I agreed.
Look, I can put myself down all I want. I'm still gonna do that shit because I'm the fucking protagonist of my story, and I'm gonna get big. I'm gonna be swole, and then me and Dooley are gonna have a combo attack where he just balls me up because I'll be a big muscly meatball and he throws me at people.
All right, Choji. Can't wait till you become a butterfly.
Let's go. I'm evolving.
Okay, and then last but certainly not least, the pandemic fucking special.
Pandemic special. He fucked a bat. He fucked a bat.
He fucked a pangolin.
Oh my God.
I had to Google what a pangolin was.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. So
it's like an anteater and an armadillo had a baby.
That's exactly what happened. So what happened was that they thought it was a bat, and then they ended up finding out that they thought it was a pangolin. So pangolins is the most trafficked animal in the world. People traffic for their scales.
Their scales do look very pretty.
Yes. So they're the absolute most trafficked animal in the world.
Did you see the special?
No, I heard about it though. Like I saw like little.
And then he's like nutting on blunts.
Oh my God, he masturbated so much he couldn't walk anymore.
There comes a time where just nothing really comes out.
Yeah,
it was so good. It was just so perfect.
You ever watch something? You ever watch something and somebody gets hurt and it makes you hurt?
Yes.
Yes, this is that. I'm watching him walk. I was like, dude, not
masturbating on blunts.
No, not masturbating, but like, all right, nothing else. I can't even get hard anymore. It's just like
my dick is tired. Yeah. I am tired.
Yeah, bro.
It's just, it was so good. And then like Stan's trauma in it, like he was trying to help Butters, but that's because he was just like so fucked up. Because that's like the reality. Like everybody wants to get out and do something, but you can't because
he kept putting it on Butters. He's like, Butters not strong like all of us. Butters not strong, but then you eventually start realizing like, hey, he's talking about himself.
Right.
He's really starting to freak out about this pandemic.
It was just so good. It was so good.
Always hits the mark. And I love how even they were like being hella meta with being like, oh, we love the pandemic special. And he was like, at first he was happy as shit about it. Then towards the end, he's like, nah, fuck this special. But hey, gotta love South Park, one of my favorite shows.
Gotta love it. Okay, I'm done with news. I promise.
DJ, got any news?
No, that was it for me.
All right. So let's get into our main topic. I hope you guys made a list. I have 6 people on mine. I got 3 voice actors that I know from YouTube, as well as 3 cosplayers that I somewhat follow, and I think they are really good at their job, or really good at what they do. So, as per usual, I think we usually have the guest star, don't we?
Yes. Guest starts.
Guest starts. D, you're up.
Well, I do have a lot, so I think I'm just gonna like hop around. But in terms of like VAs that I follow and I am friends with and adore, there's Belsafair Rusipi. I can never pronounce his last name, but his Twitter handle is Bel Rusipi VO. I think he does mostly like a lot of indie games, a lot of like stuff like that, but his voice is so nice. And there's Joshua David King. He's one of my closest friends. we tricked other people into thinking that we were cousins, and it went perfectly well.
Mm.
We just be telling stories on the timeline, and people believe us. But he does like YouTube. He does Animal Crossing. He does also, I think he's also getting into indie games as well. And his voice is really nice. He can shift from like a high pitch to a low pitch, like, and that's really nice.
That's amazing.
There's of course Zeno. I met Zeno like last year, and then we just hit it off. And he does really, really cool voices. I love all his voices. I also love bullying him on the TL. That's always fun to do. Always fun. And then there's Christina V. I was a fan of Christina V ever since I started watching K-On! When I was like a young teen. And when she first reached out to me, I was like, no, I mean, maybe. I was just really nervous. And the last person on my list is Miss Inaris, who voiced Mirko and My Hero Academia. I don't really watch My Hero Academia all that much. I just watch it for the women. And she did an amazing job. She did an amazing job. She also plays that witch, the new witch in Ray Zero, the witch of Greed?
I don't watch ReZero. People tell me I should. People tell me it's good.
I hear that it's very good. I just don't really like stick with isekais as much because it turns out the same plot, and then I get bored, and then I only watch the episodes for the girl designs. So I watch like 5 episodes and then I'm done.
Only isekai I watched was No Game No Life.
I watched the only isekai. Well, I watched, of course, Sword Art Online.
Oh, that's an isekai?
Technically, right? He's not in his world, and he's in a new world. He just did it.
Okay, I'll take it out on technicality.
And then The Devil's a Part-Timer. Reverse isekai.
It was fun. It was fun.
It's a fun. It needs a season 2.
All right, Diva, who's first on your list?
Oh, great. I just passed her Instagram. Sorry. I have like all their Instagrams pulled up. Where is it? Okay, she's her name is Kiara, please. It's my favorite.
My God, she's on my list.
First of all, I got attracted to her because I didn't see her cosplays first. I just saw pictures of her and I was like, oh, she's cute. I'm gonna follow her. Then she starts cosplaying and I'm like, oh, she's really cute. I have to like pay attention. So now I'm like on the look of anytime she does anything.
Look at your pants.
It is my pants.
Yo, why are you always so fucking horny?
It's a great question because I have a lot of
sex.
Through
the roof.
I have a lot of sex, so I don't even know why. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should have
less. Let's on us a little harder.
I'm sorry that you're not having sex.
Less sex, more meditation, Diva.
Yeah, don't you know about semen retention?
I don't have semen. Also, isn't meditation just like, code word for sleep? It's like sleep.
No. When you learn to meditate, you're not asleep, you're still awake perfectly. You're just in almost like a trance.
Fancy sleep. Like I said that. I said fancy sleep.
I get my sage mode.
Relax.
Anyway, she's dope. Like I just like her style. Like that's why I followed her. I like more so her style. And I thought, like when I first I don't want to say found her, but when I first like saw her, I thought she was like a brand ambassador. So I was going to like shop where she shopped because I like her outfits and stuff. And then I realized, oh no, you're not a brand ambassador. You're like a cosplayer too, and you just have dope style. So now I just follow her and look at all her stuff. I'm looking now. I like her. And her freckles are adorable.
Nice. DJ T Jones, you can go ahead.
I'm going to say I got a list here. Let's go through it. K-Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I love her stuff. Everything like she does is just ridiculous. Okay. All right, I see you. One of my favorite things that she did, what was it? It was definitely Hinata. When she did Hinata, that was great. Just had her Instagram pulled up too. I just left out of it. But yeah, Greg, you can go. Sorry.
Okay, so first on my list,
I love K-Bear.
First on my list for voice actors is the Devil Artemis. He voices Cell in the Team 4-Star DBZ Abridged. He also does a lot of other stuff, and he does animations. He's pretty funny. He does a lot of his own stuff, specifically with Cell versus, and like it's all comedy skits of him going against a bunch of different people, and they're pretty funny. And just to add this person to him, Kagi or Kagmaster, he is a Hispanic voice actor. He actually is in a DBZ game that they made. It's a phone game called DBZ Legends. And it follows a story of this Saiyan that gets shot forward in time, essentially. His name is Shallot, and he actually does a really good job with it. In voicing in DBZ was always his dream, and to be an original character in DBZ by the creators of DBZ was pretty fucking dope to him. So, yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm. He even gets to go Super Saiyan eventually. I stopped playing the game before they released Super Saiyan Shallot, though, so I was kind of mad. All right, you're up, D.
Are we doing the cosplayers thing?
Yeah, we're just going one at a time, and then we'll do rapid fire.
I'm about to say, are we doing either or? Are we doing cosplay?
Yeah,
either or.
Okay,
either
all
or.
right, so I'll go voice acting next.
Okay,
So
voice actor.
for my little list, I have Kitsu King or King Kitsu on Instagram. They're a black trans cosplayer, and all the cosplays he does. He also does dressmaking, and he's really good at that. Like really good at dressmaking. All of his stuff is really, really pretty. Like really, really pretty. I'm obsessed. I love him a lot. And the next one, Black Crystal Cosplay. They do a lot of My Hero Academia stuff. She did a Neji, like it was dead Neji, but it was still good. They do Neji. They do a lot of Promare. Like all of her stuff is like beautiful, and I can't wait to hold her hand. I haven't held her hand yet, and that makes me sad. And for the next one is Roxy Lalonde. They're also a black trans cosplayer, and he makes most of his stuff. He has a little like animal ear business, and they're always just so well made. He's so wonderful. And for, I think the last one I have on my list is Thread Count, or previously known as B-Bench. They did like, a while back, I think this is what kind of like boosted up their page. A while back, they did a Donald Trump cosplay where, you know, the image where he was like trying to do tennis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they recreated. It's fucking funny. They do a lot of parody cosplays, and they're wonderful to look at. They recently did an Among Us cosplay.
I love it.
In their house, they were the yellow one with the little wet floor sign on their head, and it's so lovely to look at.
Okay, I guess it's my go.
Yep.
So his name is John Zaku. I actually just got introduced to him like probably earlier this week. I was watching a video, his name by this guy named Antonio Bendele or something like that. I don't know. He does Avatar stuff, and he did Iroh's voice like for the video, and it was like really just calming and zen, and so that's why I started looking to see what other voices he does. So I really like his Iroh. So that's one who I like literally just found, which is kind of cool. I know that's how I know like the internet's listening to me, because there's no way I would have ever listened to one like this week. But still cool.
My turn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! All right, so definitely gotta go. Definitely gonna have to go with my favorite voice actor of all time. One of my favorite voice actors of all time. We talked about her during our voice acting episode that we did, but we always got to give her flowers. Cree Summers, and is because she just, I always said she was the voice of my childhood. Every show that I watched, she was in almost every single show. She had at least one small part or a big role in it, but she was there. Very diverse, always number 5. We all love number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that she did, I absolutely loved, and I just want to thank God for Cree Summers.
Okay.
Correct.
My turn. I don't know the girl's name, but on Instagram, her IG, no spaces, is Cold Indulgent Revenge. She does a lot of cartoon cosplays as well as anime cosplays. She's pretty interesting. She's got, let's scroll down the feed. She did the blonde hair chick from The Incredibles, Trixie Tang, Bulma, Forgot the chick's name, but the one from the gambling anime that's new on Netflix. Tsunade, Marge Simpson, Lilo's older sister. She has a lot of people, and she does them all pretty well. So go check her out, definitely. And just to add on, I'm going to I want to tag all of these people. So D, make sure you send me your list so that these people can all be recognized and know that the Be More Nerdy podcast is. We hear you, we see you, we checking you out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure I'll listen to this before we release it and write it down, which sucks because I hate to. I like to listen to it at work, so I don't listen to it before I release it anymore.
Literally, you just have to go into the last 30 minutes and just listen to that.
I guess, but it takes away from the fun of it.
She even did Father, so that's cool. From Kid Next Door.
Did we say?
All right, you're up.
Yep, that's all.
Which one is this?
Your turn.
One, yeah, it's your turn.
Whatever you want.
Let's see. I'm over here trying to scroll through everything.
How long is your list? Be honest.
We're just gonna shorten her down. Just a little bit, because like I have a lot of friends on my list who I've been following for a while, and I just love supporting them because they deserve it.
Shout them out.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
We can go follow them and see their stuff, see their work.
Let's see. It Can Stellar on Instagram, who does like they do a lot of DC cosplays. They also do a lot of parody cosplays. They did like a Mr. Krabs. They did a Rainbow Dash. They did they did Dom from Animal Crossing, which was my favorite. Dom is the best villager. I love jock villagers. They're wonderful. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, Artsy Doodle, who does a lot of horror stuff. They did like Coraline's like Other Mother, which was really cool. They did the nun from Skullgirls, that one nun that splits into two, and they're just really grotesque. They did Murdoch. They have like a lot of clown OCs too. Just oh my god, I can't wait to hold their hand. Koala cosplays. I want to hold all my friends' hands, but I can't because we might get sick.
True.
Koala cosplay. They do a lot of Steven Universe ones. A lot of Steven Universe cosplays. They also cosplay with their dad alive, which is.
I love your Steven Universe cosplay. Just to point out.
I haven't done Steven Universe in a while, but I want to get back to it. They also do like a lot of She-Ra cosplays. They did Bo, which was so cute. It was so nice. I can't wait to hold their hand. I can't wait. No, I can't. Gorgeous Conquistador. I don't think they've posted in a while, but her makeup skills are absolutely to die for. They did like an Avatar cosplay, but like the blue people Avatar, not the Bender ones.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. And then there's Demon Hound, who does like a lot of Danganronpa cosplays. I haven't gotten to the Danganronpa game yet, but I just like the character designs. I just pretend I know what I'm talking about. And then I read the Wikipedia page and then go, yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about. A little bit. Yeah. Let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Cosplina. I think their name is Ina. And they also do a lot of Avatar cosplays. They did a lot of Percy Jackson cosplays too. Powerpuff Girls, like the works. The works. I love it. Ooh, not my list glitching. Get back on. No, she's glitching out. And of course, Kira Please. I love all of her stuff. Very cute, very lovely. And Wernberry, also on Instagram, they did an Alucard cosplay.
Ooh.
And that was sexy. That was sexy.
I love Alucard.
I love Alucard. Alucard deserves love.
I gotta find that one.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alucard. I'm looking respectfully and a bit disrespectfully, but also respectfully.
I love it.
You know, he's a fine man. We love to see it. Honestly. I think I'm cosplay Sur Integra from Alucard, because she in her nice little suit, I loved it. Loved it.
You're talking about Helsing, aren't you?
Yes.
See, I think she was talking. Were you talking about Helsing or Castlevania?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
I haven't fully finished Castlevania yet, but I know which Alucard you're referring to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
don't finish it.
She said, "Don't finish it. You'll cry."
Don't finish it. You'll cry.
He finished. She should get to finish.
He didn't finish. That's the problem.
I think here's the last two. Here's the last two. Hold on. Kelly Kirsten. They also do a lot of Steven Universe. Their lapis is what they're most known for. Their lapis looks absolutely amazing. And where are you? Oh, Wreck-It Ronnie. Wreck-It Ronnie was one of my first cosplay friends, and the things that she does is amazing. They did a Sonic cosplay. They recently did a Sakura cosplay. They did a Sombra a while back. She's just amazing.
Gotta love that Overwatch.
Yes.
All right, Diva.
So my last one will be Feminist Chronicles. Oh, she's just a baddie. She is. Found her also by accident. I found a lot of people by accident. Maybe
Nobody's listening.
Diva is giving her money bag list off right now.
These are people I put money bags under their comments. In their comments.
Money bags under their pictures.
Yes, but I think one of the biggest looks that I like, I didn't get it at first. She did Tsunade, but instead of with blonde hair, she did it with like a black wig, and it threw me, but I liked it, and I was like, I know who this is, but who is it? Type deal. And I think that's what I kind of like, that she does some like true to, the character, but then some of them she puts like a small little twist on, and I like it.
I love when costumers do that.
So I think I always like that when people just make it their own. And there's this other cosplayer that I follow, and I can't find her, and she's you can tell, and I hate to say it, you can tell she's new, but she just enjoys it so much, and I think that's what I like about her. You can just tell that she's enjoying herself with every video she posts. And maybe I follow her on my personal page and not Be More Nerdy. By the way, I follow a lot of stuff on Be More Nerdy just for me. Sorry guys, I know it's the podcast page, but
yeah, I'm gonna need you to fix that, Chief.
Well, it's anime stuff. Anime stuff.
Care.
It's cosplayers. It's
don't follow him.
Artists.
I don't do social media. I don't care.
But
You do the woods and no signal with white people.
Yes, that's me. Loneliness, baby.
I'm gonna find her, but yes. So, Feminist Chronicles is one, and she shouts out a lot of, and she's very pro-black cosplayer. I think I like that about her too. So she does a lot of shout outs of other cosplayers. And that's how I find people too. So yeah, shout out to her. But I'm gonna find that other one who I really like because she's fun. She does a lot of TikToks, and I'm not on TikTok, so I appreciate when people post their TikToks in other places for me to watch, because she changes the outfits up with her songs. I'm gonna find it, but yeah, I'm gonna find her. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm listening.
DJ T Jones, you're up.
I'm up. I should have been born an airbender.
It was so random.
Well, you were talking about how just being out in the wilderness, no signal with white people. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it should have been.
They were vegetarian, not vegan.
I'm vegan and one step further.
This is what it means to go even further beyond.
Yeah.
You've ascended past the sand.
Yes, I stepped into the void, Greg.
I'm good. I'm good with the non-void. This thing.
Huh? So I'm gonna finish up with two people I have here. One's off of YouTube, Geek Up on YouTube. This chick does body paint, and she's absolutely amazing. I remember one year I went as Joker, and we followed her Joker makeup tutorial. So she does all of it, mostly DC and Marvel type stuff. And she did Poison Ivy as a witch one year, and she does the full body paint, so the whole face, arms, everything. Whole body. So she did a Venom and Joker mashup that was really good. Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Batman. She did Deadpool as well. Mystique. The list goes on. She just does a whole bunch of different characters. It's just full body paint and makes herself look like the character. Very detailed, very well done. Then next, I'm going to have to go to Cutie Pie Sensei.
What?
on Instagram. Yes, she's very good. One of my favorite is the Miracle she did. She also did
She was one of the first people to come up. Oh wow.
Sailor Moon, really good. Qatar is really good that she did. What's the older
Follow.
sister? The older sister from Wild Thornberries. What's her name? No one got it. Okay.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember the last time I've seen
Yes.
the Wild Thornberries.
Yes.
Her. We know who you're talking about.
Yes. She did the older sister from Wild Thornberries. Her cosplay is always on point.
Yeah, they are. I'm just. Oh, her core is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Send it to the group chat. Sorry, because I'm keeping this last one open.
Yeah, I sent you K-Bear already to the group chat. Let me send you this one.
And I want to send this last one.
You know, it would really help if we just all sent her our things because it would go a lot easier.
Well, that's why I sent it to the group chat, so I won't forget. But
Yeah, let me see you Geeked Up as well. Geeked Up is very great.
But I found her. Her name is Cosplay with B, and she just always has so much fun in her videos. Like, and she does a little bit of everybody. Like, she's done Bartolomeo. She's done
Wait, One Piece?
Huh?
From One Piece?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I've seen hers. Yes.
She does like TikToks and like, so she never does like one, and I know it's probably a lot of work because I could imagine like switching costumes just to do one TikTok. She's done haiku. She's done a bunch of looks, and she's done like stuff like with other cosplayers, like TikToks where, you know, they drop their little, you know, the little makeup-y thingy. I don't know. I don't do makeup. And they drop it and then they do another cosplay look. I just think she's cool. She looks like she enjoys herself. And I think that's another reason that like attracted me like to her videos and to her work. It looks like she's like having fun, which is always good. You should love what you do.
All right, let me throw out my last two. One of them is Protege_47 on Instagram. He does a lot of cosplay. He does game cosplay as well as anime cosplay. One of his better ones is Shikamaru because he has long curly hair, so the puff looks a little bit more authentic, I guess. But he also did Octane from Apex, and y'all know I love me some Apex. But he also is a martial artist and has fitness stuff on there, so that's another reason why I like him. He's pretty fucking dope. And then, hey, Jayish, he's got some good cosplays. I found him very recently, like earlier this week. So, and then my last voice actor is Grimjack, who voices Goblin Slayer on the Goblin Slayer Abridged, and that's fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go watch Goblin Slayer Abridged. It's better than Goblin Slayer. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. But I don't have any more. Dee, do you have any more? Because I know you have a bunch of friends who are voice actors and cosplayers.
Let's see. See if this doesn't glitch again. Oh, there's one. Peach Milk, however you want to say it, on Instagram. He is so cute. Like, absolutely adorable. They do a lot of like aesthetic posts. He does a lot of like, what's that one anime that came out recently? It was about like the short girl following around that one guy, and I guess they were just like, it was like a slice of life anime. What was it called?
No idea.
Uzaki-chan? Yeah, it was that one. I haven't watched it at all. I just know people don't really like the character design, but it's whatever. Yeah, that one was the last one on my list.
Okay. Well, since we're all done, that's the end of episode 25 of the Be More Nerdy podcast. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, and make sure to follow me on my socials at Galaxy Greg, spelled GA1AXYGR3G. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Be sure to follow the pod at Be More Nerdy, no spaces, just like that, on Instagram and Twitter. That's where we post most of our updates. Also, big update coming soon, everybody. I'm going to order the shirts this week. So post for pre-orders are going out this week for the Be More Nerdy shirt, and our guest will be getting one.
Yay!
Sure.
I got a couple more questions for D. I just thought about it.
Okay.
First question, favorite makeup? Favorite
like
brand?
Or
Yeah.
look?
Brand. Favorite brand. Like, what is like your go-to brand?
I like ColourPop a lot because of they have a lot of I'm trying to think of the word, but they have a lot of monochrome color palettes that I really love. Like it's all either like one, it's not like one color, but it's that one color in different types of shades and glitters. And it's like perfect if I want to do like a little monochrome look.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Also, their concealer is like really, really good. And milk products, milk makeup products, their foundation will last you forever. Their primer will last you forever. And it's like super sticky, really good for heavy makeup.
Nice.
Yo, and also, I know this is not the same exact thing as cosplaying, but these people also bring characters to life, and I love it. Do you watch RuPaul Drag Race?
Yes.
Who's your favorite drag queen?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna answer that in a minute. But at first, I only got into it because I really enjoyed seeing their like after behind stage drama. That was my favorite.
Untucked.
Yes, I would just sit there and I would just be like, "Ooh."
That's the name for their after stage drama.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yes, because
no better name.
Because in the show he says after they finish critiques, they say go back behind stage and enjoy your drink while you untuck, and that's why the after show is called Untuck.
I love it. I love it. I love that. That's hilarious.
Nobody wants to be all tucked in for that long.
Yeah, I hear that's like really, really painful.
If they use tape.
Yeah, I don't know how
Duct
they do
tape.
it. I've worked with drag queens, and I don't know how they do it. I have no clue.
Strong people.
They're strong, motherfucker.
Yeah,
they got willpower.
They are.
But who is your favorite drag queen?
Right now, my favorite drag queen. It kind of changes because I've been watching a lot of Trixie Mattel's stuff. A lot of Trixie Mattel's like makeup stuff.
Trixie, she's so funny.
Hilarious. Kim Chi is also my favorite one. I love her makeup. I love her makeup. Looks. I love the way she does them. Like, oh my god, I would die for her.
Okay. Any more questions?
No.
That was it.
LOL.
Came to mind. I was like, dude, I gotta ask that one.
I mean, it's good that you got them out. But yeah, no, I got the follows out. Yeah, new merch coming soon. Price point will be posted with the pre-orders, so make sure you get it because I'm trying to get this shipping out before November-ish, so that we can do a Christmas sale. So show us some love. Get the shirts. Let us know what we can do to critique it. It's coming out. Diva?
We're gonna give a special shout out, of course, to our boy Niles for doing our background music. We love you and thanks for all your support, literally from day uno. And you can always follow me at always_the_diva on Instagram, and Snapchat, and I guess you can just find my name on Facebook. It's not hard, but I don't care. I will be posting a whole bunch more on our Instagram coming up, of course, with the shirt sales and just to talk to you guys and get some more, stuff going. So look out for it.
DJ T Jones.
All right. As always, I am DJ T Jones. Like I'm going to say, like I said, last couple podcasts, don't follow me. What I want you guys to do is connect with someone in your life that you have lost connection with. That's what
go out in the woods with them alone. No cell phone service.
Just have a deep conversation. We are on a so plugged in world nowadays. We rarely sit down and have deep conversations with the people that we love. So just do that.
D, this is your time to shine. Tell us all where we can find you. Give us your Twitch, everything, your YouTube, your whatever you got. Let us know. Give the people what they want. Go.
Well, all of my handles are Dizumaki, but for my Twitter, it's the Dizumaki, like capitals, the THEEE, capital D, and then Izumaki. Forgot how to spell it already. It's my own handle. How do I forget how to spell it? But yeah, you can find me on Dizumaki on Twitch. You can find me Dizumaki on Instagram. You can find me Dizumaki on TikTok. Dizumaki also, I already said Twitch, but Dizumaki also on YouTube. I haven't posted anything there yet, but I'm planning on it. And yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, definitely just message me your Twitch because I'm definitely gonna follow you there. Hell, might even sub. We'll see. Pockets are looking like. If fucking Crunchyroll would throw me a bag, everybody could get subs. But also forgot my Instagram questions. This is very messy of me. I apologize. Got 2 of them. One from my boy Prince, and he was saying best worst anime fights. That can be an episode. Sorry, Prince. That's a long one. There's a lot of good and bad. We did best fights already, so watch the fucking pod.
Oh, we could do worse. I got some bad ones on there. Mostly involving 10-10.
Are we doing worst fights? Oh, I love worst fights because I have a Sakura fight. All the Sakura fights.
Well, we have an episode idea, so thank you, Prince. And then from our boy Akil, messaged me, said, how do we feel about the presidential debate? I felt like they were a bunch of children, and no white person should ever complain about people being ghetto. Because
I'm no longer code switching. I'm going into work talking just like this. No, I'm not. But
code switching is the story of my life. But
so yeah, that's how I felt about that. Do you have any specific feelings about the presidential debate that happened? What was it, last Thursday?
I have recently caught up on it. They're both like fucking immature. Like they're grown ass men, and they're just like yelling at each other. But I want to know what was in Trump's mind when he decided to bring up Biden's children like that. Like that was really disrespectful. Because not him going like, "Oh, your son's a drug addict, right? Oh, didn't one die in the war?" That's what I thought.
No, he said, "Oh, I don't know that one, but the other one's is a drug addict." I'm like,
I literally watched the whole thing. I told people I was at work. I was like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go grab something to drink, and I'm going to watch this new comedy special called The Debates that's coming on tonight.
What it was reality TV.
Yes, it
exactly
was.
What it was.
It's sad. It's sad. This is when it comes to presidential candidates, we look at it like it's supposed to be the best that we have to offer that we're putting forward, and it's not. This is not our best. And I'm not just mad at the Republican side. I'm mad at the Democrat side because we had so many people running, but the Democrats chose Joe Biden for us.
Yep. And that's who it's going to be because that's who they chose.
Yes. But
America, do better. Maybe if y'all listen to our pod, you do better. So, America, check us out. You can find us anywhere on our platform. Just search Be More Nerdy Podcast. We're amazing. You'll love it here.
I'll be 35 soon. I may run for president.
Ooh.
Yay.
No, you're going to try and get rid of red meat. Fuck you.
I'm not going to get rid of red meat. You can still have red meat.
All right. Stop trying to change my diet.
You know exactly how I feel about it. Everyone has their own path. They have their own journey to take. And the reason why I became vegan because it was my journey. And then it's also me looking at it this way. That's one more person eating red meat. One less person eating red meat. One less person taking from this earth. That's how I look at it.
You're literally taking from the earth because you eat vegetables.
Direct.
But when you eat red meat, you have to feed the cow. What does the cow eat? The cow eats the vegetables. The cow also drinks water. So the cow is taking more, and then you take that cow. So
it all goes back
to
the
it takes less for me to eat grass and drink water than it takes for you to feed cows because cows
grass feels pain.
They do. That's why we're done. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to go give canned goods out in Baltimore.
All right.
Why
are you only back here for that?
That's where my girlfriend wants to go because she feels like there's more homeless in Baltimore than Virginia. It's just we can find them easier in Baltimore.
Look at you guys. Love that. Love it.
All right, y'all. This has been episode 25 of the Be More Nerdy Podcast. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, and as always, space awaits. Peace.
Bye, little dummies.
Thank you, D.
Bye.